Let's talk about Title 42 and the expiration of that over the weekend. So y'all are aware of what Title 42 is?
A little bit.
Okay, so during the Trump era, he placed a policy in place to pretty much curbside, let's call it immigration during the pandemic. So United States of America, we are a pandemic driven state. This is a policy saying you guys cannot come over here. You know, that was all to support his border policy. Mm-hmm. So with the expiration of that now happening over the weekend, APD is doing their favorite best job of destroying our lives and then deciding to not do that anymore. So APD is being deployed along with other police departments to the border cities to help police the migrants from being able to come over here and migrating. Granted, definitely understand that that's a level of support that the bordering cities need. Mm-hmm. But I also found it very interesting when I was doing my research that over the last 6 weeks, this a very aggressive, policing policy that they had out. Most of the arrests were 65% Black, Brown, or Latino.
And not because we're 65% of the population.
Absolutely not.
Let's clear that up right now.
Absolutely not. And of course, there's always some pros and there's some cons. The pros, they're saying that, crime did decrease in high crime areas, but it was interesting what they documented as high crime areas. They were only policing popularized areas where you would find Black, Brown, and Latino populations. So I definitely want to bring that information to the podcast, talk to you guys, and kind of see how y'all feel about that, because now we went from an aggressive policing approach to they're nowhere in sight because they're at the border now policing migration and immigration from being able to happen into our bordering towns. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts, honestly, truly, we got bigger things to worry about.
That's where I'm at.
We got much more bigger things to worry about.
That's what I agree.
Like why? Everybody that's in this country that claims to be originally from this country, family immigrated over here.
Exactly.
So Austin, we need to do better, or just Texas in general needs to do better. We got bigger things to worry about. Y'all,
that's what I was going to say.
Small stuff.
Yeah, Texas is a special state because we border another country, and sometimes people act like we are a country, but we're not. We have the resources of a state, and I think that needs to be included in the equation when we're prioritizing what we deal with.
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree with you, Nubia.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. I say, well, it's a sad situation. It's an interesting situation. I mean, granted, I don't mind aggressive policing approaches when it's fair and inclusive to everyone. Mm-hmm. But I guess it'd be a nice little break to give us for a little while they're in the bordering cities.
Yeah, because my tags are still out.
Girl, look, and I felt bad when I got mine redone, and they said this sticker says 2019, and I said,
it's a goddamn shame.
Mine is just last year, but 2019
during the pandemic, they gave us a pass. It's not my fault that y'all didn't. When you drive a certain kind of car, no one sees you. There's benefit in that. No one saw me for all those years, so I told the lady, now I'm driving again. My car's been in the garage for 4 years because of the pandemic.
You were a story that she was telling everybody in the office.
I'm sure I was, but she gave me that updated sticker. Shout out to you, Miss Ma'am, Miss Lady. Go.
Oh.